What's going on, everybody? This is Jose Betancourt, and here I have the Sennheiser HD 458 BT, meaning Bluetooth. They are Bluetooth headphones that have the Sennheiser name behind them. Now, they have Bluetooth 5.0, so you can connect instantly to two different devices. So I'm able to instantly connect to my Sony TV or my iPad or my iPhone, whichever two are currently connected to it. It has a long battery life. So you're getting about 30 hours of battery time. Uh, every time you fully charge this, you have 30 hours, which is great. Now, I'm going to get straight to the point like I did with the Apple AirPods Max. The sound, the experience, and that's what I'm going to base it on. So, number one, as soon as I pick these up, now this is the box that comes with it. It's a very tiny box. So I was a little shocked when I saw this box because I was like, well, on the internet, they look a lot bigger. So I purchased these for $99 at Best Buy. At the time, they were on sale. So I said, you know what? I could use a set of lighter headphones that I can take with me in the streets. I was talking about the AirPods Max and how they're not ideal to take to the streets. The 458 PT, they don't have any type of weather resistance, but they are lighter. And because they are lighter, they feel cheaper. Like instantly, I felt right away the difference in quality. And I'm talking about build quality. Like you have a plastic body all around, the headband that sits on top of your scalp. Uh, it doesn't feel like much to it, like much cushion. The ear pads, they're very cushiony, which is good. The cups themselves aren't as large as what I'm accustomed to with the AirPods Max. And so they don't cover my ear entirely. And I'm just talking about the opening. The cups themselves, they surround the entirety of my ear. But controls, which you see on the right side of the headphones, you have an audio jack, which is good. That's going to provide, a lot better sound. Then you have your power button. And then if you press it once, you have noise cancellation, active noise cancellation as well. And then you have USB-C that you can charge. And you can actually use these as you're charging them as well. I have not tried listening directly through USB-C. I'm going to try that eventually. Then you have the volume button. You have a toggle switch so you can forward and go back, push left or right. It retracts back to the center. You can pause a song or a movie. And then here you have, actually, I forgot what this is right here. Honestly, I forgot what it is. That's what happens when you have a brain injury. So I'm going to always use that because it's a legitimate excuse. I know YouTube is very unforgiving with reviews and comment sections, and people say you should be better prepared. But I do have the box, so maybe the box will tell me what it is. Nope, box doesn't have. So I told you the build quality, the size of the cups, the controls. So how does this sound? It sounds pretty good. It took me a while to get accustomed to it because whenever I buy something and I review it, I will use it for hours on end. I mean, hours and hours, up to 10 hours at a time. Use it at night while I'm laying down to see how the comfort is. In that sense, it because they're smaller in design and lighter, I did find that laying down and listening to music or watching movies was a bit more comfortable than the Apple Air Max or AirPods max. But oddly enough, the headband annoyed me. So I had to constantly adjust it so that it wasn't sitting directly on top or centered to my dome. So that was a bit surprising. Sound wise, you have what they call somewhat a neutral sound. Like people like to throw that word around, meaning that it doesn't have, heavy bass like you would get with Sony headphones and things like that. But it does, from what I heard, have a little more bass than what Sennheiser usually produces in their headphones, because Sennheiser is really not aimed at consumer headphones. They usually make high end headphones for studio use or audiophiles. So you get an application that will allow you to adjust the sound. And what I did was I lowered the bass a little bit and increased the mids and the highs. And what I found with noise canceling, and it does affect sound, when you normally power on these headphones, it automatically turns on noise cancellation. You get no audible letting you know that it is on. For example, with the Apple products, whether it's the AirPods Pro or the Max, you get an audible. With these, you don't get any indication that you're using them except for muffling sound. So I discovered that when you turn them on, noise cancellation is also on. And the other way that I discovered that they were active is through the music, through the quality of the music. When they are on, the bass is actually heavier, not overwhelming heavier. And when you activate it off, once again with this button, just tap it, you actually have to hold the power button down to turn on the headphones. But to activate noise cancellation, you press the same power button, just tap it. So with it off, the music sounds a bit tinnier. With it on, you get more bass and a slightly richer sound, what people call a richer sound, or warmer, things like that. So I've been keeping it on. I used to turn it off. I thought that sound would be a little better. But actually, after listening to different types of genres of music and watching movies, I discovered that leaving it on is a better idea. Now, one of my tests that I use for personal use, not that it's scientific or anything, is, as I said in my last video, A Quiet Place 2, and I forgot the name of the other movie. Sorry about that. So A Quiet Place 2, where the monsters, the aliens, when they attack, there's like a loud, distorted, bassy sound with the AirPods Max, basically any headphones that I use. So with these, I had to actually use the more tinny sound and turn off the active noise cancellation. So it depends on the type of movie. Some movies the explosions will be too loud and will give you some type of distortion with the bass. So it's all personal preference. But once again, I bought them for $99. They usually retail for $200. I believe they are back at their regular price of $200 at Best Buy. I figured at $99, I get a set of headphones that when I plug them into my Scarlett 2i2, they actually get cleaner because I'm plugging them in directly to the 3.5 jack. The volume gets louder. The audio actually sounds really freaking good because I'm not using Bluetooth. Now, this allows me to edit my audio a lot better than the Max, because the AirPods Max are using all types of technology that, constantly adjust the equalizer settings. So I can't trust that it's going to give me an accurate representation when I am editing a podcast or a video. Whereas with these, if I plug them in to my amplifier, I actually get clean sound. So I'm really happy about that, because in the beginning, when I was trying these out, I was not impressed, and I plugged it into my Scarlett, and things just jumped to a different level. Now with headphones, they say you have to give them at least 100 hours or something like that of use before, things kind of settle in. So I don't know if that's true with Bluetooth headphones, but the sound has been getting better. Like separation, where you hear music coming from different directions, or speech, things like that. Watching movies is good. I actually played some games. You do get some uh, delay, audio delay when playing video games. But I did plug it directly into my PlayStation 5 controller via the cable. It does come with one 3.5 jack, and sounded great. Not as good as my Steel series, but it's a good replacement if I had to use it, or a good substitute. But if you could find these for $99, I would say pick them up. If you don't see them at $99 and you see it at the $200 price tag, I would say don't buy them. The call quality is not the best. There's an annoying it gets annoying when you're taking phone calls, because it's weird. It goes into like some type of ambient mode where your surroundings amplify, and so does your voice. So I can hear everything around me and the phone call, and that's annoying. So I don't like that part. And the microphone quality is not really good. I don't like it. So if you just want something to listen to music, watch movies, then at $99, it's a no-brainer. But at $200, I would have to say no. So that's my review of the Sennheiser 458 BT headphones. This is the box once again. If you have them, let me know. I tried to look up like reviews on YouTube about these, and I couldn't find them. Like everybody who owned them were like overseas. So I know there's the 450s. So I'm assuming this is the upgrade to the 450s. So let me know if you have these or you have any questions. As always, I am Jose Betancourt. Thank you for viewing my videos. Talk to you later.